Welcome to Warriors Downtime with Vinny and Jenny, and we're interviewing Mike Fabela.
What's going on, Mike?
Hey, how's it going?
He has a fight on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday
March
9th.
Or the 9th?
Mm-hmm.
March 9th. Me and you're going down.
Yep.
But this isn't about me. We're here about you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, typical question. What got you into, training combat sports?
Well, when I was little, I just, I always used to, fight, backyard with my friends. And, we used to bring the gloves back there and basically have, the whole block and everybody, just back there fighting, and, from there, I just really liked to fight and stuff, and then, I got out of it, I stopped training and stuff because I started kickboxing when I was about 13 years old, and then I stopped training when I was 16, and then once I started getting back into it about, a year ago, I started getting back into it, and, I was just this is where I want my dream, this is what I want my career to be.
Okay. So where'd you first start training off at?
I started training off at Easton Gym over there in Denver, Colorado, Inglewood, Colorado, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's where I first started training, and then I moved up to Seattle, Washington for a little bit, and I started doing a little kickboxing out there, and then moved back to Colorado, started doing more over there at Easton, and then, from there, that's pretty much it. That's where I started.
Okay. You guys got some, high altitude training, you know what I'm saying?
He's got insane cardio, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? He's...
Not lately, because I was, so focused on my previous camp.
Dude, elevation training is real.
Yeah, just wild. That's I don't know, when I heard that, you're training at the Aztec temples and stuff, and how high up those are in altitude, I thought it was pretty dope. But,
Are you really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was when he fought Volk, that was a big thing. They were trying to promote was him training at those temples and stuff. Yeah, it's just great. High altitude training just helps with that the cardio and the endurance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does really help. Yeah, I don't get tired as fast, and that being from over there, yeah, it really helps.
Yeah.
Are you excited for your first fight?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, I actually don't have really any nerves, I'm really excited, win or lose, I'm really excited just to get in there and see how I do, and how I compete and how I feel in there,
Have you been nervous even though you took it on short notice?
No, I'm not even that nervous, no, just, I just feel I'm gonna go out there, try my best, try to knock him out if I can, and, just try to do my best,
So you took this fight short notice, how many weeks prior to this fight? Or days, I guess?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, okay.
Are you excited to go to Florida, or would you rather it be in KC?
I'm actually excited to go to Florida for my first fight, I've never been out there before, so it's going to be exciting to go out there for my first time, yes, and the fight, yeah.
It's going to be so warm down there because they're just, so far down south.
I know.
I think up here it's supposed to be 50s when we're
I
down there.
know. This suck. I looked at the weather. I was like, it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. I like going down to Florida. It's like a little vacation. Obviously, you're going down there to, take care of business.
Yeah.
Obviously fighting, but
You get the perks of a beach.
Yeah, you get the perks of the beach, the nice weather, the
it's easier to cut weight with that humidity last day.
Oh,
I think my first time down there, me and Key, we jogged that morning, morning to weigh-ins, and I still had on my sauna suit, and people were just looking at me crazy like I was a crackhead or something. So yeah, I was dying. I was just felt great though. At Waze, making weight. I was like, yeah, let's go.
I believe it. Do you have any fighters that you look up to, or?
Yeah, I look up more towards Volkanovski because I kind of see myself kind of like him. He started it kind of in his 20s. He started in his young kind of 20s. He moved from doing rugby and stuff. And I used to do a lot of sports too, like football and all that stuff too. And I just feel like I have that feeling, you want to put yourself, like that dog, I feel like I have that good feeling of this is where I'm supposed to be, and I can be eventually up there with the top dogs,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He got that dog in him.
He's from Warriors, of course
He's got that dog in him. I had that dog on me.
Dude.
Besides, going down in a fight in Florida, because there you're looking to experience down in Florida. I know, for some people, it's just they finally get to see a palm tree for the first time in their first life.
Yeah.
It's because that's what my brother was, because we took my brother, because he cut most of our hairs down there the first time we went, and his thing was, oh man, I'm so excited to see a palm tree.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I haven't really got to see a palm tree, actually, either.
So his goal is to see a palm tree.
So, yeah, it kind of is a goal, too, yeah.
You collect some sand, too, at the beach?
Don't
collect
climb
maybe
them
some sand, yeah.
Yeah, please don't climb.
Did he go climb? Did he get the coconut? He got the coconut.
Dude, those are, if you see how like pine tree, like not pine trees, fucking, I'm dumb. Palm trees are, dude. I don't know if it would suck.
He climbed it.
Yeah.
Don't climb palm trees, Mike.
It's gonna hurt.
It's not recommended.
So, what brought you down to Warriors Academy to start training?
I was looking for like a really good gym, you know, that had really, you know, good fighters and like people that, you know, are respectful, you know. And so, you know, I looked around, you know, I went to a couple gyms, you know, did their free classes and seen, well, like, you know, what they were about, you know. I didn't really, you know, feel, you know, like the connection there, you know. And then, you know, when I came here, you know, I hit up Tyler, you know. I was like, you know, he hit me up when I applied, you know. And then, even though when he replied, I was like, I kind of got excited. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go to this new gym, you know, and try it out. And I came, you know, and you know, I fell in love with it, you know. I liked the gym. I liked the people around here, you know. They're very nice, you know, very respectful, you know. Very elite fighters, very good fighters. You know, coach is very good, you know, at what he does and, you know, how he trains us, you know, and how he puts us ready for, you know, fights, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very good coach. So, you know, I seen that the first day I got here, you know, and I just, you know, I fell in love with the, you know, the coaching he does, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you always want to kickbox, or do you want to eventually make your way to MMA?
Yeah, I want to make my way to MMA, but, yeah, I want to do kickboxing, you know, and, eventually get into like some jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff, get myself ready for the ground game, you know, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And just to evaluate for all that stuff, you know.
So did you ever do like any like wrestling in like when you were younger, or is this kind of like just the backyard fighting stuff?
I did some wrestling when I was in high school, but I never really had good grades and stuff. I never stood in school. Like I always used to ditch and stuff, so they never could keep me on the team. I did some wrestling there, but I say about, I think it was 9th grade I did it, and then you know, I did tryouts and stuff, you know. I got on the team and stuff, but I couldn't stay on the team because, you know, my grades and my attendance and stuff. But you know, I really liked it. I really liked the wrestling too. You know, I really fell in love with that too. You know, like just wrestling, because I used to like to do it to my friends that didn't know how to do it. You know, so I used to dominate them when doing it. You know, and it was just a fun thing to do. And then you know, so from there I just fell in love. I was like, you know, MMA is something, you know, I can mix it all around into. You know, like I want to be that mixed martial artist where you can mix everything all together. You know.
Yeah, that's what I love, because you know, I wrestled in high school and obviously trained jiu-jitsu when I first moved to Kansas City, and it's learning to strike with Tyler, and I just kind of want to mix it all together. Mm-hmm. I think it's really fun.
Yes, it is, to mix it all together. And, you know, what I like to do is, you know, what I want to do is, you know, be able to be the person to break the people down, you know, in that cage. You know, I want to, you know, break their will, you know, have them, you know, want to quit, you know, not want to fight anymore, you know, because, you know, that's the type of person, you know, when I fight, I want to, you know, break that person's will. But, yeah, I want to be able to mix it around, you know, toss them around, you know, and do that stuff. So I can't wait to, you know, get up to that level, you know.
You just said no, man. Trust me on that.
After this fight, you took this one on short notice. Do you have like a goal for when you want your next fight to be around, or do you just go with the flow and see what happens?
Yeah, see what happens. You know, I take this fight, you know, and then, you know, if there's a fight next week, you know, I'll probably take that fight too, you know. But you know, I like to fight. You know, it's a fun thing to do. You know, it's especially, you know, eventually, you know, in the near future when I start getting paid to fight, you know, it's gonna be more funner. But, you know, as of now, you know, something I like to do, and, you know, I don't have to go out in the streets and get in trouble for doing it. You know, I can go in the cage, you know, do it, you know, legally. So, you know, that's the fun part, you know.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I was like, I feel like fight gyms keep a lot of people out of jail.
Yes, that's true.
I 100% believe that.
So, like, Kellen, would you also fight for food?
For food? Probably, yeah.
I would.
I think we all would.
Dude, if they had, like, Chinese food with it.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
One of my fights, it was like a boxing promotion, but I was kickboxing on it. This girl came back, she's with a cheeseburger. I was like, we get cheeseburgers? And she said someone random hit. I was like, aw.
There's only one promotion I fought, that's what I fought under that actually provided food. That was Husky Fat.
Did they do it at the weigh-ins or after the fight?
They did it at the weigh-ins.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
like,
what,
you weighed in, they had like sandwiches and stuff ready to go. Obviously, I couldn't weigh in because, you know, dog attack. You know,
that's what Caged Aggression had it too in Iowa. That's what Rory always says, that Caged Aggression will provide food after weigh-ins. I was like, that's a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
It's like the one thing you can do for your fighters, making weight.
Right, provide some food. Yeah, weight cuts are tough. I think a lot of people don't understand like how tough they are. Like a lot of people, like especially where I work and stuff, when I was dropping to 25 to fight Sean, a lot of people thought I was just starving myself, and that's not necessarily the case. Like
that's what people always like, I wish I could do that. I'm like, no, you don't.
You know, well, it's just like you're not eating at all. It's like I'm still eating. I'm not eating as much.
And you have to work so hard to weight cut. Like, it's not easy.
You got to, like, watch, like, obviously, you know, because with a lot of weight cutting, a lot of it, like, with fighters is water weight.
Mm-hmm.
All the water weight, and people don't understand, like, all right, well, now we got to cut our carbs out. We, like, obviously we got to lower them throughout the camp, and then, like, a couple days prior before you're weighing, you're cutting all those carbs. You got to watch how much sodium's in your food, which is hard in, like today's age.
Sodium's
everything. Is in
everything.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you're literally at the grocery store, like, looking at, like, I buy seasonings to, like, cook my chicken and stuff, and I have to, like, look at seasonings to make sure there's no salt in it, no sodium, and all this and that. It's hard. It's tough, but...
And, like, then you gotta up your cardio and stuff, too. That's when people are like, I'm like, you could lose weight like I can, but it's not easy.
a lot of people are like, oh, so I could lose weight, and it's just like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
My eyes are sunken in. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So...
It's like, I look sick.
So what weight are you fighting at this kickboxing?
This kickboxing, I think, is 179.
179, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What weight are you gonna normally fight at, do you think?
155.
155.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are you doing any, like, obviously training, but are you doing anything else, like, you know, going out, doing some strength training, maybe getting in some cardio?
Yeah. Usually almost like every 3 times a week, you know, I try to get my strength in. You know, I used to be 220, but I've been losing weight. I'm like 185 now. I'm back to where I want to be, you know, and you know, I used to be overweight and stuff, but now I'm getting back to where I like. And then you know, I'm starting to do my strength and my cardio. I'm starting to do that, like, you know, 3 times a week. I go and do nice 30-minute run or sometimes even hour runs, you know.
Okay. So you got anyone, like, you know, obviously first fight, so no sponsors, but anyone, you know, like, you want to shout out to you for this fight, you know?
Not really, probably not. No, not yet. No.
No, like, you know, this was for you, Mom, for you, Grandma.
Oh, well, yeah, this is actually for my mom, you know, and for, you know, my girlfriend and my brother, you know, the ones that been there for me, you know, and taking care for me when I was at my lowest points, you know, and, you know, never gave up on me and always, you know, kept it real with me and never, you know, always was there for me when I'm at my lowest points, you know.
It's good.
Great. It's good to have you on here, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck this weekend, you know, for
Thank
both
you.
of us.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing the interview.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you guys next time.